Alright, back to 2013. On the Christmas of 2013, my parents got me the Numark iDJ3 and Virtual DJ Lite. I was practicing DJing on and off with the Virtual DJ Lite for half a year. Since it was the Lite version, I got bored because of the limited features and didn't like the layout much. But I quickly became interested with Traktor Pro instead and purchased it in the summer. Sometime in 2014, I don't remember exactly when, I got my first personal laptop for music in high school. It was an HP Envy with Windows 8. The second half of 2014, I experimented with a lot of mixing and live recording in Traktor Pro and began really liking Native Instruments. In particular, I wanted the Remix deck and stem controller, the Control F1, since I had limited buttons and control on the iDJ3 for the Remix decks. In the meantime, to maximize the iDJ3, I custom mapped buttons to control audio effects and other specific parameters I wanted to control. The main reason I wanted the F1 is because I had an idea of creating an electronic music album live recording tracks in Traktor Pro using a mic, audio effects, and remix decks. The F1 was pretty pricey, but my dad knew how much I wanted it and could tell how much music was starting to mean to me. So a little before Christmas in 2014, since my dad knew a friend at Native Instruments at the time, he was able to get a small discount, but the controller was still going to cost a lot. So my dad was super nice and told me he'd front a good chunk of the cost if I chipped in the rest. I obviously agreed and ended up using that DJ controller a lot in 2015. Since I wanted to record my voice, I bought the infamous Dynamic Cardioid Shure SM58 mic with my Christmas money from my grandma, or Grandma D, as my family and I call her. She's my dad's mom and was very sweet, funny, and nurturing, and has sadly passed on years ago, but her memory still lives on. And on that sentimental note, let's end the first episode here and continue the journey in the next episode, where I'll share with you the creation of my first album and the massive shift in reflection that shortly followed.